Hey everybody, Mystical Ariel here, coming at you live, and happy holidays to all of you that are out there enjoying your holidays and everything. Hope you're doing well, hope you had a great day, hope you enjoyed yourself. Now I just want to talk a little bit about visualization and all the different elements that come together in coming to the place of being in a manifestation state, co-creation of the existence before you. So I want to talk about the power of visualization. It's truly, first of all, transformative, okay? Visualization has the ability to change the outcome of our lives and even shape our reality according to our desires. When we engage in visualization within positive emotions, we enhance the effectiveness of everything, like we really do. And it increases the likelihood for the experience of positive and fulfilling outcome. This is even science, actually. They've even recognized this in studying the human brain and studying the outcomes and different things like that. The visualization, like we can literally visualize, close our eyes and visualize an onion, or not an onion, let's do with a lemon. And you can visualize the texture of it. You can visualize the taste of it and all those kinds of things. And then next thing you know, it's like your mind truly believes you're holding a lemon. And then all the emotions that come with that, the feeling of the sourness and all of that is right there. Because as far as your mind knows and your heart knows, you're holding a lemon. Hey, John, how's it going? But you got to understand there's more to it than just that, okay? See, the thing is, people have gone to me and they're like, well, I did visualize it. I totally visualized it, and then nothing happened. But did you check in with your emotions? Did you check in with where you're at? None of us really do that. And I know myself, even I've caught myself. I can think I've come to a place of clarity and everything's good, and then all of a sudden, next thing I know, something comes up and I got a shadow in my face and I've got to face things, right? And that's why then I realize, oh wait, no wonder things aren't manifesting. My visualization isn't matching the way I'm really feeling within. But it's important to understand that we got to learn how to regulate those emotions too. We can't just have those emotions come in and just let them ride. You got to ask yourself, why do I have these emotions instead? And it takes processing those emotions and understanding why they're there. And it takes a place of involving them into a place of healing and all that. But when we acknowledge the understanding that our negative emotions also affect our outward, transforming them into a positive, empowering actual manifestation, we got to recognize that. When things aren't manifesting the way we're visualizing, it means that we got shadows and things in our way to actually walk through. And that's the thing we got to recognize. We got to not just understand what our original designs are, but understand what the whole connection is, It's not just about taking a negative feeling and flipping it around and then telling yourself the positive feeling of it. Instead, it's actually letting yourself know, why do I feel this negative feeling? What's it come from? And then when you realize what it came from, then you go, okay, well, what's the truth about this? Well, here's the truth. Right? We have all those answers. They're within us because we are one with the breath of all life, a universal connection. We all have that as well. But big thing is having mindfulness and self-awareness. They're very valuable tools for ourselves. For regulating our emotions even during the visualization process. It's having those sensors, recognizing what's going on within before you go to visualize. And when we be present in the moment, we get to observe our emotions without judgment. Because we know where it's at. We know right in the moment what's coming on. When we can consciously choose to respond in a more positive and constructive manner, which is like I'm saying, we're going, whoa, wait a sec, why do I got that emotion? Looking into it. Rather than branching off from the emotion, sometimes we'll respond to those around us. We got to recognize that this is an internal situation. We learn to consciously choose to respond in a more positive manner and constructive manner. And this by breaking down everything. And we learn to shift in focus. Instead of focusing outward, we're focusing inward. And let me just get to my notes here. Sorry. Also recognizing that the shifts in focus allow us to redirect our thoughts and emotions toward optimizing and empowerment of our own desires and dreams and manifestations. Another actual effective technique is rewiring our brains. And how do we learn to rewire our brains? Well, through positive affirmation, not focusing on the negative things when we're screwing up, but focusing more on the positive things, consciously replacing the negative thought with the positive ones. And we can learn to reprogram then our subconscious from that as well. And through our subconscious mind, we learn to align with our heart's desires and realities as well. And it becomes this one little dance of a union. And this process requires us to practice and consistently learn to listen to ourselves. And learn to have a more, if you want to learn to have a more profound impact on your own self, it's sometimes just taking time out, with your own, you just remove yourself from the electronics, remove yourself from all those things, and recognize why we think the way we think, why we do the things the way we do. Recognize that you want to be oneness with your well-being. And learn that you've always been designed to manifest. Your ability to manifest has always been there. It's just that our world has taught us so many things and made us forget what we really are. But we're co-creators, and co-creators to me says that you get to create the realm and existence that you're living in, One of the things for myself, like I always say, is so freaking important to get to that place, and even recognizing and learning to listen to yourself. Meditation. I will just hammer that in. Meditation. Whatever you want to call it. Meditation, listening, prayer. Walking meditation, sitting in silence meditation, whatever it is. But learning to, even in our meditation, visualizing exercises in our meditation, visualizing, that you're there in meditation, and visualize that you're sitting there in front of the sun, and you're at this cliff, and you're looking across, and every ray that this sun touches is your domain to create. You can do these exercises in your meditation where it's safe, quiet, peaceful, where you can listen to the breath of life, inhale and exhale. You can learn to cultivate your positive emotions and learn to be, one with the truth of your real design. See, our design isn't this BS we were taught growing up. And this BS we were taught growing up has a lot to do with why we think the way we think, and even why things maybe necessarily don't align for manifestations to occur. But visualization is a very powerful tool. It's powerful for creating reality we desire. Because when we start to meditate and can visualize in our meditation, it's like all of a sudden, man, it happens. I remember holy crap. It was probably about almost 4 years ago. Almost 4 years ago on my journey. I was on the road. And I remember visualizing creating Eden Ancient Design. I remember seeing it on this mountainside, and I remember wanting it and desiring it to be in California, and I wanted it to be where it was warm, and I wanted it to be where it's, palm trees and all these different things. And here I am, so many years later. But to even get to this place of manifesting it, I had to change how I really thought about things. I remember going back there and doing that meditation and thinking, what a bunch of bullshit. To only recognize the bullshit was within myself. It was nothing to do with the meditation. It was to do with I still had shadows to walk through and things to grow. That's what it is, guys. I don't know what else to share. I just kind of wanted to share that today. But hopefully you guys all have a Merry Christmas. Hey, Tony, good to see you. And make sure you do one thing towards your dreams every day. It brings you one step closer. Make sure you recognize you're valuable and you matter. Make sure you all know your unique puzzle pieces to the ultimate puzzle of the cosmos. And hang in there, you guys. Peace out and much love.